Item 12-0268, which is the public hearing on leadership public schools. Are you all here and ready? Great. We're going to open the public hearing. Is there a PowerPoint?
Good evening, and thank you. It's great to be back at the podium, and excuse the earlier mix-up. I'm here, I'm Louise Waters, and I'm the Superintendent of Leadership Public Schools. And I'm here because Leadership Public Schools is submitting for a petition for a new charter, LPS Oakland R&D Campus, to replace LPS College Park with a new program at a new facility in the Airport Area Business Park. This charter is based on the research we've been conducting at our 4 campuses for the past 3 years and represents a completely new educational model designed to address the needs of students entering high school far below grade level with many challenging life circumstances. It's our view that the purpose of charter schools is precisely this: to develop innovative solutions to the most intransigent educational issues. Our program utilizes technology in a blended teaching, blended learning program with 3 major components. If I can do this: accelerating academics, building economic assets, and transitioning students to college. The students we serve enter high school multiple years below grade level. Our average entering freshman at College Park performs at or below the 5th grade level in math and English. This means that one of our core responsibilities, and I need to advance this, thank you, is to build strong literacy and numeracy foundations. By using technology to tailor instruction to individual needs, the students in the College Park reading courses have been able to show average gains of 2 to 3 years per year. But building foundations is not enough. If our students are to become college ready by graduation, they do not have time to gain the foundations and then take college prep courses. They must do both concurrently. Literacy and numeracy must be part of every course. And for students to take this double challenge, they have to see their successes and they have to be empowered to plan and track their own growth using data. We've been piloting elements of these approaches at our various schools. In particular, we've been addressing the need to support underprepared students to succeed in college prep courses through a partnership with the CK-12 Foundation. We have been working with them to build online free open source textbooks that embed literacy supports right into the textbooks. And we have these completed in algebra, geometry, and biology. We've also developed a personalized data system to help students own and track their own data. I think you all received a copy of the case study the Hewlett Foundation just released. They commissioned this on the literacy, numeracy, and data systems that we have been developing. And the results that we've had at our Richmond and Hayward campus. While we are developing a growing reputation for leveraging technology to support literacy and numeracy skills, we have come to realize that this is not enough, particularly for our Oakland students. 97% of our College Park graduates are accepted into college. 1 year later, less than 60% are enrolled. As we researched this unacceptably high attrition, we found that the economic realities of our students' lives play a big role in this statistic. 71% of the students at College Park have family incomes under $17,000. Many of our students are major contributors to that family income. In order to go to college, even those with full scholarships need to work. And that work needs to be flexible and high-paying. And in order for them to persevere in college despite their challenges, they need to see career paths and future jobs that make the opportunity costs of college worthwhile. While our students have significant economic needs, we believe that they also have amazing assets. They have tenacity, they have perseverance, they have creativity, and they have untapped language skills. We can and we should leverage these assets to provide them the kind of economic building blocks that they can use to sustain and ensure their economic future. And we're doing this in 3 ways in LPS Oakland. First, to develop the interest our students already have in technology, coupled with their personal knowledge of what urban students need to succeed, and actively bring them into our work on educational technology. For instance, last year in a mini pilot we had with Google, they gave us a set of Chrome notebooks. The students put them through their paces, they provided reports to Google, and they actually authentically served as an R&D arm. We already have a waiting list of educational entrepreneurs who want to involve our students from the new LPS Oakland campus in their product design and development. Second, we will be training our students in e-commerce, website design, and other kinds of technology skills that they can use very portably in mobile, higher-paying jobs that they can take with them into college. And third, we want to professionalize the Spanish skills of many of our students by providing translator certification and, again, to provide internships where they use these in community businesses. And finally, in terms of transitioning to college, we have learned that simply meeting the A to G requirements and getting scholarships does not guarantee successful transition to college. We have found that in addition to needing job skills for part-time work, our students need to develop organizational, time management, communication, and advocacy skills to juggle the complexity of their school, work, and family lives. And this has become even more critical as our community colleges and four-year colleges have cut their counseling supports. To address these needs, we are piloting an early college program where College Park students are enrolled in online college courses using our technology along with mentoring and tutoring. In addition to the organizational skills I talked about, they are learning how to interact with professors and students from across the state. Our new program will ensure that all students, not just a few, have this experience and gain college credit before graduation. We will extend that support through the first year of college for those alumni whose life circumstances make them at risk for dropping out of college. So our new program will go through grade 13, supporting our alumni. Putting this all together, LPS Oakland will offer a program that leverages technology in a number of ways. The courses up here that you can see, that's the wrong technological device. The ones here in yellow are core courses that use technology in a couple of different ways. One, to give students individualized way to catch up on missing skills. They also use multimedia and other supports to give them access to college prep content while they're filling in the foundations. Because our students have such a wide range of Spanish skills, you'll notice the Spanish continuum down there, row about 4. We have non-Spanish speaking students all the way to ones who are strongly bilingual and biliterate. Our plan is to move them as quickly as possible on individualized paths through the UC language requirements, and for those interested, into college Spanish and translator certification courses so that they can actually leverage these skills that they bring with them. The courses represented in pink show that all of our seniors and some juniors will also take at least 2 semesters of college courses, both to increase college readiness and to get a head start on college credits. And finally, down at the bottom, you see the fitness. Because of the significant health needs in East Oakland, all students will participate in daily fitness. The program I've just described will take place Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday will be devoted to linked learning, including internships and our Tech Innovation Lab, as well as sports and arts. We are already in conversation with the Airport Area Business Association, developing opportunities for our students to use their technology skills to support small businesses with web design, tech support, and other skills that they develop. So why are we doing this? As many of you may recall, when I was in OUSD, I championed elementary and middle school literacy and math, and we made tremendous progress, double the rate of growth for the state as a whole. However, that had limited impact at the high school level. For this reason, when I left Oakland to lead research on high-performing urban districts for the Stupski Foundation, I focused on high school literacy, school turnaround, and district strategies for closing the achievement gap, all issues that we had been grappling with together in OUSD. I'd never considered charter schools or considered becoming superintendent of a charter network. However, the opportunity presented itself to apply this research, and I couldn't turn it down. As you can see on the data handout that I just gave you, so one side talks about the turnaround track record of LPS as a network. The other side shows you some of the statistics for College Park, the changes that are already underway, and in particular on the bottom, these ribbons, if you take them apart, they show the entering skill levels for our students at 9th grade. This is a problem you are as familiar with as we are. It's a problem every urban district is grappling with. And as you can see, we're making progress. The statistics up there just came out this first semester. In one semester, our 9th grade students gained 1.8 years in reading and 1.1 years in math. So those results are good, but they aren't good enough. Simply dealing with the academic foundations and building that and catching up will not put our students in the position to close the economic gap that's facing our country and that's facing Oakland. They are not transformative, and they won't provide economic opportunity. So that's why we believe that it takes more. The 3 things that I already told you about, and then we're taking this even a step further. So you've heard from many charters and district schools, Lighthouse, Aspire, Ascend. There's a number of schools who are doing outstanding work and have a pipeline of students coming in. What we're facing, what your high schools are facing, is what about the students who come in significantly underprepared at 9th grade, and you only have a couple years to catch them up. So what we're doing in taking it a step further is bringing our students into our R&D. And this diagram is a little bit complex, but we are modeling the new campus after the Johns Hopkins Medical School, with our educational program serving as a laboratory, much like a teaching hospital, for the development of technology-enhanced educational solutions to the most difficult issues of urban education, and making the students and the teachers part of this. We've been already developing this general process, and I won't go into it, you can see on your chart, but it's an innovation process to continually improve the programs that we are developing. We are saying up front that we do not have all of the answers, so we've built a process to help us find them. We're well underway as a network. We already have an award-winning math program that's in use in many other districts across the state. We've produced the online textbooks, and right now we're developing an online data application. The step at LPS Oakland R&D campus is bringing the students as part of that. Heather Hiles, the CEO of Ripple Send, will be our first entrepreneur in residence. She's bringing her design team from her ed tech company, embedding them at our school to work with our students and involve our students in the ed tech design and the development of the products. We have the CK12 Foundation that we work with is ready to hire our students to do the quality assurance they now outsource to India, and we have a group of entrepreneurs from Burlingame, EdTech entrepreneurs, that want our students to be involved in their product design. So we also have this, we don't believe by ourselves we are going to find all the answers. We know, for instance, that OUSD is way ahead of us on linked learning. We want to learn from that. We know Met West has been doing community college courses for years. We can learn from that example. This is not a closed system. This is a partnership, and this is the only high school in the United States. We just got word today that we've gotten an award for this design as the only high school in the United States that is proposing to have a research center focused on urban high school education design, and to have it in Oakland. I know you share this urgency. I know from years ago, Director Gaio, Director Yee, when we met over 20 years ago, it was when Pete Mesa was talking about life circumstances. I know you share the urgency, Director Spearman, about fundamentals and how we have to close the gap, but that's not enough. These are problems you're addressing, these are problems we're addressing, and we're saying we're doing good, but good's not good enough. And I hope that we can form a partnership and move forward. We have no speaker cards because we know of your limitations. I do have a student who can tell you briefly about her experience in being in the college course, if you would like to hear from that. And we have members of our team representing all the different aspects of our program that we can answer questions for you.
Thank you. We're right at your 15 minutes, so if the directors want to hear from the student, we can give her a couple minutes to speak.
Okay. I'd like to introduce Jasmine Eubanks, and she was part of our online college program this fall. Jasmine?
Thank you, Ms. Eubanks, and we're going to treat this as a public comment, and so you'll have 2 minutes.
You'll have 2 minutes. Can you talk about what you gained from the program and how it made you feel?
Hello. As you said, my name is Jasmine Eubanks, and I'm a senior at LPS College Park. And last semester, and as well as this semester, I, and as well as my peers, was given the opportunity to take a 6-week class with Irie Bitch, and our first class was called Foundations of Success. And in the class, we learned about mindsets and how some people have growth mindsets and how some people have fixed mindsets. And a person with a growth mindset believe in change and believe in progress, and that anything can happen, as a person with a fixed mindset thinks otherwise. By taking this class, I feel it prepared me for college because I learned strict deadlines, and I learned that it is our job in college to make sure our assignments, our work get done. And if you have any issues with that situation, you have to, as an individual, have to talk to your professor and make sure everything get done. As well, I learned to do a lot on my own. We had big books, we had a lot of notes, and we had to take quizzes, create a lot of essays, and do a lot of questions, and we had to manage our own time. And I feel like just having that experience gave me an idea of how college will be. As well, I learned different computer skills, writing skills, learned how to type faster. I learned that my writing grew. It became stronger, and it helped me as an individual in school and outside of school. Taking this class to me has challenged me because it has made me become more independent. I feel like it's made me appreciate the people around you who help you, because in the class there were a lot of people that were older than me, and there was adults, and my grades happened to be higher than theirs on my assignments as well in my class. And I learned that college may be stressful, but with the people surrounding you, if you use them as your resources, that your experiences can go as you plan.
Thank you very much.